Yes, that's what
We're not
it's.
talking about going and taking a trip from Baton Rouge down to New Orleans. It's a trip from the physical, natural plane to the spiritual, the supernatural plane. When I graduated from college, I was an atheist, a materialist. The only reality I believed in was matter.
Sounds like you were heading in the right direction,
But
then you
through
got off the
taking
path somewhere.
LSD, I became convinced that there was a spiritual realm, a supernatural realm.
LSD didn't make me. Yeah, LSD didn't make me feel like there was a spiritual realm. Anyway,
Well, you
continue.
thought probably took the medical science line that you were hallucinating. Did you hallucinate when you took LSD?
Oh yeah.
You saw things that they would say aren't there. Larry says you're seeing things that are there, not in the physical world, but there is. The spiritual realm to Larry was real, and I became convinced of that.
Through LSD.
Yeah, I became convinced that there was a spiritual realm.
We should all just do more acid.
So I dropped my atheism. I had to drop my atheism. I did not become a Christian. But I believe there is the supernatural.
So LSD is good.
There are spirits.
You're pro LSD,
Uh,
are you?
Are you tripping on LSD right now?
so I don't know how many LSD trips I took. I lost half my brains, I suppose, to LSD.
I can believe that.
But that just makes things
It's
fair.
very obvious
Yeah, it just makes things
that
fair
you lost
today.
half your brain.
Otherwise, I would be so far and above you people intellectually. God allow that.
Hey, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Sacrifice for your sake.
Anyway, okay, so LSD made you believe that the spiritual world existed. What happened after that?
Well, eventually, say I went to Africa. I was living on a commune in Morocco. And I began to read the Bible there.
Weird.
And, well, it wasn't weird, you know. No one can deny that there's no book that's had a greater impact on Western civilization.
It's true. There is no greater book that has had more of an
I
impact.
like to think of myself as an educated person and an intellectual, yet I never read the Bible. Someone challenged me on that. That I'd be profited intellectually, academically by reading the Bible. I couldn't deny that. I was a historian. No book that had greater impact on history than the Bible. I haven't read it. I minored in literature as an undergraduate. No book has had a greater impact on great literature than the Bible. I never read it. So I started reading it. And the Bible spoke of a spiritual, supernatural realm. Only it spoke of a world, a spiritual realm divided by the Holy Spirit and his host of angels, and the devil and his host of demons. And I concluded, well, if the Bible is true, the spiritual realm I have contacted is the devil, the demonic.
Right, because there's only two, black and white, right?
Right.
No in between.
You're either good or bad. You're right or wrong.
Nothing has a gray area.
That's how things are in real life.
Yeah. It's either one or the other in reality.
Not when it comes to morals.
Actually, that's why our legal system is so touchy, you know, because there is a lot of gray area.
Not when you understand God judges our motives.
Well, a lot of people don't think that that's right.
See, lying is usually wrong.
Well, hey, but we're getting off subject here. I want to know what happened when you...
Lying is always wrong when you lie for a selfish motive. Some people tell unselfish lies, maybe to protect the human life.
Okay.
That would not be sin.
So lying is sometimes okay. Wouldn't that be a gray area in the right and wrong debate? Isn't that gray?
Let me give you an example. In Nazi Germany, there were Germans who hid Jews from the Nazis.
Right.
They lied about it, but it was an unselfish lie. They were risking their own life in doing that. So since it was unselfish,
but I thought there was a right and a wrong. And that sounds like they're doing something wrong to do something right. And that sounds really great to me. It depends on what side you're on.
A selfish lie. That's what's always wrong. But that doesn't mean lies are wrong. Sometimes a lie.
So basically what you're saying is lies are always wrong, but lies aren't always wrong.
I said selfish lies are always wrong. Listen carefully to what I say. I choose my words carefully. But not all lies are wrong. Some
But let's get
lies
back
may
to
be-
Morocco.
Some lies may be unselfish.
Let's get back to your adventures in Morocco.
Okay.
No, no. So yeah.
So,
So it's not black and white. Because some lies are alright. As long as they're unselfish.
I said all selfish lies
All
are
selfish.
wrong.
If you lie to save yourself.
All, that's an absolute. But
So after you started reading the Bible in Morocco,
promote good. That's right. That's all it's about.
Selfish things can't be good.
No, because at the root of all sin is selfishness. Oh, God judges not just what we do, but why we do it. That's the way we all are. You know, you hear a person has given away a fortune to charity. We're not necessarily impressed if we think they just did it for publicity, or to get a tax write-off, or whatever. But if we think they did it out of a real love for humanity, we're universally impressed. So we all judge by motive. That's how God judges us. Why we do what we do. And sometimes, you know, we have good intentions, we make a mistake, and we don't condemn a person for that.
I hear the
They had-
path to hell is paved with
they
good
had
intentions.
They had good intentions. Now, so there I am in Morocco, and by this time I was in a lot of Eastern. You know, I'd studied transcendental meditation and that sort
Right,
of thing.
right.
And I used to go down to the beach every evening at sunset. I would chant. Oh, this is supposed to bring me peace of mind and enlighten me and make me more sensitive and aware.
Right.
You know, the idea was to put your mind in neutral, in that you would lose your sense of self-consciousness, your sense of self-awareness in the universal consciousness.
Right.
And that's enlightenment in Eastern philosophy. And you no longer, once you're enlightened, then you'll no longer be reincarnated. You're one with the universe. Well, one Christmas Day, we were having a big party on the beach, and this man came carrying a cross and preaching Jesus.
So it was a
And,
crazy
as a
guy.
result, I started reading the Bible. You know, many kind of laughed at him, regarded him as crazy, but you know, I got to thinking what would, possess this man to come into what he figured to be a hostile crowd and preach. So I listened, and I got to considering, despite all my education, how little I knew about Christianity, and so I read the Bible. Now, meanwhile, I was still going down the beach and with my friends and watching the sunset, but I was no longer chanting. Oh, I was thinking. I began to think about the Bible, and one evening as I was looking out at the sun was just beginning to tip the Atlantic Ocean. I saw a hand in the sky. Not literally.
Oh, I thought you meant literally.
Weather, not figurative hand.
I
A
saw
figurative
God-
hand in the sky.
Figuratively speaking, I saw God's handiwork. See, creation testifies to creation. I look at the tower. I see the handiwork of a good architect, with an artistic sense. When I look at this building, I see the handiwork of an architect also, but hardly has the artistic sense that building. And